couple of good points here really quick. First of all, I'm just completely on the side of Mama Bear here. I love my car. I don't want full self-drive. I don't want this.
That's one of the big drawbacks.
Yeah,
Always has
I like that. I literally don't want this, right? So, I accept that I actually might be in the minority there, but I'm with you, Mama Bear. We'll see. Ivan bringing up a pretty good point here, and I've actually thought about this. I think Ivan's spot on. Like it or not, once the kids grow up in a driverless world, it's over. And I can completely see this, right? I can completely, just watching how kids are now with phones and computers and how much they rely on that stuff. You start training kids that driverless cars, you get this and that. And I agree. I think that this will really start to change the dynamic, and I don't like it, to be very clear. Maybe I'm going to be the last human driver out there. I don't know.
I mean, it's a shame that kid's growing up without ever feeling what it's like to get into a hopped up Mopar with a massive engine in that sucker and turn the key over. That's just very, very upsetting to me, because that's part of America. But you're not alone, by the way. In a lot of surveys, Americans do not want to give up their cars, especially those of a certain age. Now, my youngest age, they could care less. They just as soon really not drive. So, and that's been bizarre. Kids are getting their driver's license at later and later ages these days. It's very strange.
Yeah, and then there's another. You guys are. I love that our chat is just so on here. Eric mentioning, how would auto insurance policies change with autonomous cars? Jonathan says drivers will pay through the nose for insurance. Self-driving will lower the insurance. So it almost. And Mama Bear is saying this might price out some of the drivers.
Now, this is going to be fascinating, Ryan, because the insurance company's already on this one. All right. They're all studying this. Day to day, you may have fewer fender benders. That could happen as the technology gets better. However, this is going to go from where accidents are fender benders to where accidents are mass casualty events, right? Because if you have one of these things that somebody develops the ability to hack driverless cars. Think about the Los Angeles freeway at rush hour being hacked.
I'd rather not. It gives me anxiety.
Right. The major concern from an auto insurance point of view is that when something goes wrong, it's going to go really wrong. There are going to be big, major events, kind of turning what is a fairly predictable loss ratio business in auto insurance into something like, catastrophic hurricane insurance. So really, it's a major game changer for how the insurance companies will look at insuring automobiles. So lots of implications beyond just hopping in the cab to get a ride home.
I'm with you on that. Mom Bear goes on to say, this is why insurance rates are going up. They are purposely pricing us out. Goes on to call those people evil. They priced me out of my car. I will agree with you. Quinn here, also the end of true freedom. Remember, the car really did represent American freedom, the ability to just hop in and travel. Did a lot of that, and wondering if that's ending.